Welcome back, 20 Years of Doom. I'm Temin.
I'm Coffee.
I'm fine.
We're fine. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna beat episode 3 of Heretic. The as of now conclusion. I know there are 2 more episodes, right there in the menu, but they technically didn't exist until 95, so it's gonna take a bit of a break from Heretic after this episode.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's not a bad idea, really. Not a bad idea at all.
Yep. So we're in the Dome of Despairl. The sky is domes. In the first level, they only give you the Dragon Claw, and also the Sorcerer is really hurt, especially when you don't notice them firing at you.
I was wondering why you were leaving all the imps alive.
Yeah, well, I don't want to waste any ammo, you see. I died at least one time in this map, so I think I figured saving ammo was important.
For the death wheel. Now all these people in the thread can eagerly start rubbing their hands together. One more death!
Yes! Alright, I don't have the means to deal with him. Just gonna save him for later. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Not again. But anyway. Oh jeez. Maybe if I get one more odd cheese in there.
Yay for very short speed increase.
Look, I gotta trim the fluff a little bit wherever I can. These things get to be long.
And I'm kind of convinced that the light wand, or whatever it's called, the power staff.
What about it?
I'm convinced it's just a magical fly swatter that the elves made.
Yeah.
Moving over.
Bug Zapper, but John Elf Heretic hot rodded his magic wand to be with illegal modifications.
Oh my god,
This is a sci-fi setting!
Oh no.
It's a sci-fi setting the whole time!
Oh my god.
I wouldn't be surprised if this was a Might and Magic game.
And there was a lot of games in that era that played around with that sort of big reveal twist.
Yeah.
Sci-fi the whole time.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I got no problem with like magical technology or settings which like magic is a part of, like bleeds into like the universe, magical firesmiths melting iron. That's cool. But your magic is nanomachines the whole time.
What?
Oh boy. Oh, I can't wait for that to be the twist the whole time. Well, I mean, we are under a dome here. We're in like a BioShock world now. I don't know what's going on.
Are you playing like a medieval version of Metal Gear Rising or something, Thyrork?
I've known some stories and settings to have the idea that ultimately magic is just technology. And one of them did do the whole nanomachine sun thing for it, and it was dumb, and I just stopped reading it at that point.
So there's a new enemy, but I didn't get a very good look at him. How about this one?
Oh, okay. Okay, here we go.
He's a snake man.
Oh boy.
Snake.
Well, speaking of Metal Gear, anyway, he's called Snake in the game files. That's all they had for him, I guess. Snake with arms.
What kind of name is Ophidion anyway?
I'm sure it means something.
I'm sure it's a clever. These enemies are just dull.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan. They're bullet spongy, and they kind of do a lot of damage.
Ranged attackers.
Yeah.
They're just kind of another Baron. It's the only. Yeah. Nothing really to say.
And they're the only new enemy in episode 3.
I'm not really feeling any intimidation from the Snake Man other than just, it's a Snake Man, okay.
I mean,
I don't think that they have a champion variant.
I don't think so.
I do like this texture though.
Yeah,
yes.
I love the mosaic tiling wave texture. It's so weird and out of place. I love it.
Yeah. Makes me think I'm in some sort of pool or something.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming this dome's underwater, so... Oh, and the Iron Lich blocks the way.
Oh.
I guess the Spar wanted to install a swimming pool somewhere, but
Here's why the...
He just upscaled.
There's why the lightning gloves with the Tome of Power are awesome. I can just,
Yep.
chain drain his
Face
health.
tank a lich.
He doesn't even stand a chance. I realize now that I never tried that against a Molitar. I'll have to try that eventually, but...
And the knockback may be a problem with that.
speaking of swimming pools,
Yeah.
Yeah, you called it.
Yep, there it is. The cesspool, no less.
Welcome to Disparrel's paddling pool.
Yeah. I like to think it's like
Please.
like a nightclub called the cesspool. And the gimmick is it's just like moderately full of water.
And skulls.
Yeah.
I'm starting to wonder if Despar wanted to build a underwater water park or something with all of this tiling and shit.
Could be.
Just Andrew Ryan's speech here. Just word for word.
Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna say it. Just you can all hear it in your heads now.
Well, clearly Bioshock was inspired by Heretic. Obviously.
Clearly. I don't know, there's not enough bees, to be honest.
Well,
A great power.
oh man, why didn't they make like a staff that shot bees in Heretic?
I don't think the world was ready for that.
No.
It was ready for weaponized bees.
It was, however, ready for fusing your entire arm together into a giant claw.
Yeah.
I like that interpretation. I'm not sure if it was that post
I think-
thread, but I like your interpretation for the dragon claw is something I never thought.
Yeah, that was
until now. Thank you.
Inscrutable Horse. Thanks for that.
No, I can't unsee it. Thanks, whoever that was.
So, a bit annoying. The yellow key is ever so slightly out of reach. I gotta lower the platform like 10 inches so I can climb up on top of it to, grab it.
Who's the guy who
Oh,
put?
the joys.
Who's the guy who put the beach balls in the waterway? That's annoying.
I don't know. That's like
It's
it's
where they all congregate. I'll just leave them.
they're blocking the path of egress with those, man.
I would call this a lazy river, but it's not moving. It just disappoints me.
It's just another part of the cesspool, man.
Mm.
Regular old pool of cess. They got cess all over the place in there.
My bill smells horrifying.
I almost want you to add in post like low-level nightclub music in the background now.
Well,
just beep that bit out and just have low-level nightclub music playing the whole level.
well, alright. That'll be a bit strange,
I'm
but
kidding, man. I'm kidding, man. It's fine.
we'll see what I do.
It's not worth the joke that much.
Oh,
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I like episode 3 for it thematically, but you've seen everything the game has to offer you, except a few little details now.
Yeah, like
So-
Snake Man.
so I could just stop at episode 3 and just move on to other things. Then, is that what you're telling me?
No, you should play episode 3 through because the final fight is a thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Obviously not going to talk about it yet.
it's something alright.
Let me just stop at 3 and just don't bother with 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, you can definitely skip 4 and 5.
Okay.
Yeah, you can especially skip 6 since it doesn't exist.
Oh wait.
The lost levels of Heretic.
Oh man. Oh, this is a pretty
Oh.
good fight. I'm getting swarmed by disciples of Disparrel. It's
I don't know why I thought there were 6.
because the 5 is too many, so in for a penny, in for a pound, I guess.
Yeah.
Question. I don't know the actual mechanics of the enemies as well as I wish I did. Do they have damage ranges? Like Doom?
Yeah, they have
They do, don't they?
yeah, random damage a la Doom.
Yeah, I thought so.
But I don't know, their damage range seems to vary less wildly than the ones in Doom. Like they're
Yeah.
kind of they got like a smaller range for each enemy, but with the
Hey, welcome back, mummies.
yeah, mummies. But yeah, what the damage potential doesn't take into account. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Don't have any quartz
And
flasks.
no healing potions.
I didn't see
Oopsie.
nothing.
But yeah, what the enemy bio damage potentials don't take into they don't factor in the actual firing rate of the enemies, so it's a bit inaccurate in that sense, I suppose. But whatever.
Well, what you did to Revenants is entirely accurate, but
Well,
that's not exactly relevant to this game.
oh man.
I don't think there's a Revenant equivalent in this, is there?
Well, the Nitro Golems, the name of the fireball shooting mummies, actually. Thanks, Malman.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Their fireballs are ever so slightly homing, but I think I mentioned earlier that they have a wider turning radius than the Revenant's fireballs, so they're easier to dodge.
The good old classic Doom level design secrets. You found some ammo in a vaguely secret and hard to reach area. Let's throw some monsters at you.
Good old monster closet. Never gonna get old. Well, until it does.
No,
but-
really. No, really, it's never going to get old.
Oh, yeah.
We'll make sure.
So sometimes
Oh, yeah,
the disciples
that's the
will
thing.
drop tomes of power. I don't know how often they drop these, like what their odds are, but you know, it's a thing that can happen and probably won't most of the time. But when it does, you're like, yes.
Saves you ammo down the road.
Kinda wish they did that. Kinda wish they did that with Berserker packs and Doom, but I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, that would have been.
Beat a
neat.
Pinky, get a Berserker pack.
Yep. All right. That.
A lot more items in Heretic though in that regard. A lot more. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I think there's more usable items. It feels like there's more useful items in this game. So having the occasional monster throw an item out at you seems like a nice reward.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we've gotten this item in the past, but I haven't used it. The Chaos Device. Does that sound familiar?
Oh yeah, I'm not sure if we ever told Coffee what it does.
Well,
What does it do?
I'll get a chance to use it in a later level.
okay.
Yeah, you'll get to see its use.
Alright, good.
Also,
And the Lich guards the exit.
yep. Hope that doesn't become a theme.
Oh yeah, it's because having been hit with a tornado in a long hallway with very little wiggle room doesn't seem annoying at all.
My God, these freaking tornadoes, man. The Iron Liches are the worst in closed spaces like this.
Just
It's
like
like-
the Mancubus.
Yeah, but I guess like that. If that ice ball were to have hit me, I probably would have died. Just a sick dodge there on my part.
Whoa! You fall backwards into the water and avoid it.
Whoa!
Oh, this looks interesting.
Yeah,
Yep.
big outdoor area. I'm still curious as to the actual scale of this dome. I don't know, man.
It's supposed to be the Sparrow's Great House or something.
You've gone through a couple of domes so far.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You are moving from dome to dome to dome.
You know, sometimes I don't take things into consideration when I speak.
A sin we are all guilty of.
Oh man, this episode just loves its Iron Liches too.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. So I think I'm trying to make infighting happen a little bit. I don't know, it feels like it's less of a tactic than it is in Doom in this game, but it does work.
It's a bit strange as well because unlike Doom, I could be mistaken, I'm sure Thread will correct me on this one if I am, I'm pretty sure there is no by type immunity to infighting. So you can get the little imps to be infight amongst themselves, and if you watch the demo reel, for example, the blade golems wail away on each other.
Yeah,
They
that's
manage to
right.
hit each other. But obviously, there's a possibility that that's some shenanigans with
The
barrels
exploding pods,
exploding,
yeah.
just as you've said before would do.
Yeah, it's a big mystery to me.
I want to say that there is infighting between the same types of enemies, but at the same time, I don't really remember. I'm gonna have to go back and play Vanilla Doom to see.
So which I've always thought was a nice thematic, is human enemies in fight, but the demons appear to work not to infight as easily amongst each other, except lost souls. But I believe the Doom idea is meant to be lost souls as people. Basically, humans are bastards and prone to infighting each other, but demons, they really love their own kind. What kind of monster would fight amongst its own kind?
The Cucking Demon and Hell Knight.
What?
Yeah, but they're not the same race.
That's making me wonder, what are the monsters in Heretic? Like, are they demons? This is like some kind of weird, I don't know, fantasy monster thing going on? Like,
since you read from the manual, it sounds like they may be part, like, conquered people, part his minions, so
like Half-Life 2, then.
Yeah.
Alright, good news.
But that's probably a little bit... Oh, what?
Well, I've got the green key, that's all.
Oh.
Well, actually...
Got the green chips.
Not Half-Life 2, Half-Life 1, I should say.
Half-Life 2 works as well. There's a lot of conquered things turned into weapons.
Man, I can't hit this guy for the life of me, jeez.
He's juking you like a pro.
Man, MLG Saberclaw.
Lots of airhorn.wav here.
Yep.
Please no.
Oh god, no. Oh god.
We don't need that.
No.
Oh.
Nobody does.
Is this the Snake Man?
Snakes having a pool party!
Yeah.
They can't hit me from here, so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna ruin their party.
Hit them. Sorry.
I went from thinking this is a hydroponics dome to I don't know what the hell this is anymore.
It's a travel dome, because the map showed you that this was like in the middle of 4 or so domes, so...
This map is called...
It's the mass transit system.
Oh. If it helps any, this map is called the Confluence. I don't know if that helps at all. I'm not going...
My brain wants to say that it's a fancy word for like a center point between multiple different places. But my brain has been known to lie to me.
Yeah. It's a word that they use that I'm not familiar with myself either.
Me either.
I mean, I could Google it like right now.
Nah, just wait.
Whoa, you mean you're on the internet? Right now?
Confluence, the junction of two rivers, especially the rivers of approximately equal width. That sounds about right.
Okay.
I call malarkey. How can you have internet right now?
I actually used my encyclopedia on compact disc.
Oh, alright, that makes sense.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
alright. I just figured you were in a university.
Yeah, well...
Playing Heretic within a university.
Anything's possible in the year 1994, after all.
Oh, look, he laughed with the joke as well.
Yeah. Thanks, John Elf.
What was that? Was that laugh when it was the only laugh when he picks up a gun? I mean, weapon or whatever?
Seems like
mostly.
Okay.
I got my fire mace. Great.
Because I feel like you've already said why he does that, but I've kind of forgotten.
Well, there is one other
Really need to
instance
find
where he makes that chuckle sound, and we're gonna see it pretty soon.
Oh boy.
It's coming up here. Alright, blue key, obviously not a trap. Come on.
Obviously.
Oh, I was mistaken. Oh, God.
Oh!
More weird lizards, weird dragons.
Time to use the chaos device.
Oh, right.
Good.
That's when he laughs.
Yeah.
But yeah, teleports you back to the start.
What a
Okay.
trickster.
Okay, that's pretty great.
Also, for some reason, I never used the Mystic Urns, which are basically like full heals, but those are also one of the items that they get completely rid of at the end of a level. So
Might as well
I've
just
forgotten about the Mystic Urns as well.
might as well just save it for the end of the level when you're low on health and before you go to the
Exactly.
exit.
yeah, but anytime where I should use it, I completely forget about it. Item hoarding and all.
UI limitations as well. I mean, we've already talked about this, but it would be nice if there was some. Now we're talking.
Yes.
I was wondering when you get your red weapon back, your plasma rifle. But no, limitations of the UI really. I mean, I could definitely see somebody making a modern UI on this where you've got the little details of ammunition, what's your inventory, and corners. I'm pretty sure that is even a more modern source port.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, if you, fudge some settings on some source ports, I'm sure you could get that. But I don't really play Heretic very often, so I don't know.
I mostly just replayed it for the sake of that, this Let's Play. How did you get on top of here again? I forget.
One of the switches...
I forgot what the process to get up here is.
One of the switches in that room up there where I was made the ledge to this pool a little shorter so I could hop inside.
There we go.
Yep, finally got my Phoenix Rod back.
Now we're talking.
I think it's time to get revenge on those. Never mind. I was gonna go kill those were-dragons, but then I jump cut.
We'll take your word on it.
Yes, you totally killed all those were-dragons. You didn't just go straight to the exit.
Is it the exit? It's probably the exit.
Actually,
probably close, right? Yeah. I don't know, but these wizards in close spaces are bad news too.
Yep.
I'm drawing a blank on a Doom comparison. Because I already said Mancubus.
They're like flying Mancubuses?
No, we don't. There's already flying Revenants. We don't need flying Mancubuses.
Well, you know.
Now I'm imagining the Mancubus with really tiny wings.
Aw.
He's trying his best.
It's probably a similar flight pattern to a chicken where he just jumps and uses it to hover down.
Majestic Mancubus floating gently down from the sky.
Thread, we need concept out of this. Go!
Oh, the mummies. I kind of miss them.
Well, there they are.
They're kind of goofy, sort of heretic way.
I like the ghost that bursts out of them. I also like that, although we call them mummies and the game also calls them mummies, the golem name is pretty cool from, the mythology of golems being bound servants by the... Well, mythology of bound servants by the word of God, but there's also a few golem takes that have the idea that, the golem is a soul put into a new body.
Mm-hmm. Well,
just the exit right here?
Yeah, there was another Iron Lich guarding it. Thanks, Raven.
The Lich.
The Azure Fortress. Uh-oh. This is actually a weird thing that I have to bring up before I forget. You may be wondering why I'm using the wand at the start. It's not because I died, it's because what happened was I was taking a break from playing this and I closed the game and I didn't save it. Like, I'm allowed to save if I'm coming back to a legit, not reloading it if I die, But I didn't save it when I quit, so I had to warp to this map and that's
start over.
Yeah, you won't be seeing this on the death reel, but you will get to see it from the pistol start.
Oh.
Well, that's unfortunate, but I guess it continues keeping the episode thrilling. Because otherwise you'd probably just be red staffing all the way through this.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sorry, I forget what it's called.
Hell Staff.
Okay.
I was looking forward to you stomping everything with the Hell Staff, actually.
Oh. Sorry. I can't fix that.
Instead, it's going to stop everything with the Dragon Claw.
Well, until I run out.
Welcome to the private swimming pool.
Yeah. It's much bluer. And also the walls scroll.
The much nicer pool.
The walls scroll. Oh, yeah, they do.
Oh,
yep.
And Heretic has a new direction of wall scrolling. Walls can now scroll right. They're not limited to just scrolling left these days.
Wow.
Those little engine improvements.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they can scroll up or down yet, but that's yet to be seen.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Well, I mean, that would be pretty advanced technology.
Yeah.
Almost like the future.
What? Yeah, the deep dark
what
future.
FPS would be like in the year of 2000.
Wow.
What do they be like in 1995? Will we ever know? Will 1995 ever happen? Stay tuned to find out.
Stay tuned. Oh, damn it.
Oh, God.
Just have to leave the awkward pause in long enough before delivering the punch, but not quick enough.
Dang.
These vines on the wall seem extremely high detailed from what they used to look like in Doom.
Oh, remember in the end of episode 1 where I said we'd be seeing wall crushers used as a weapon again? Well, there you go.
Ta-da! Weaponized wall crushing.
Yep. We still can't take it with us, but you know,
He'll be with us in our hearts,
yeah.
guiding us to victory from afar.
Thanks, wall crusher.
Thanks, wall crusher.
All right. Got myself a key. Just gotta get to the door. Oh, and this level's got my favorite MIDI again. Just the meanest strings you ever heard. Furious timpani drums.
Oh, wow.
I've never heard so much fury in a MIDI before.
This is one of the better levels of this episode.
It's alright.
I could agree to that. Even though I say that and I play it and I end up hating it. Which seems to be the common theme of my playthrough right now of Heretic.
We're almost done with this level. First we gotta kill a bunch of were-dragons in cages. PETA, send help. Other than that, they're all gonna die. Thanks.
I think those are the punishment cubes for the were-dragons or something. I don't know.
What do you think they did?
They probably set fire.
They went into the nice pool.
Oh, they went into the private pool without permission. That's like that's like the worst thing you can do.
Disparrow takes his pool rights very seriously.
Man, that's intense. Gotta make sure your pool license is up to date. Oh jeez. I almost nearly got swarmed, but I was able to duck out of there. Nick of time.
Weave.
Yeah. Good old
weave and dodge.
bobbing.
Oh hey, there's our second favorite weapon.
You know, I feel like both me and the game underutilize the Phoenix Rod. Like, I have 32 shots with this thing, and I probably won't even use them.
I forget, does the splash damage hurt you?
Yes. Oh.
As badly as a Doom rocket?
I think so. That switch back there is important. It opens this room, which is the secret exit.
Yay!
And,
we're going to the secret.
yeah.
I bet it's magical.
Well, we'll see. Alright.
Right now.
The Aquafire. And I like how it actually
You
branches.
gotta purify your water.
What?
You gotta purify. No, that's not an aquifer. Just pretend I didn't say anything.
Oh boy.
Smoke screen, redirect!
So it's the Aquafire. It's got that weird MIDI from the Ice Grotto the Labyrinth rather that I don't like.
Because it is literally 30 seconds of music or something, if I remember correctly.
It's like low-pitched marimbas that are furious with the MIDI vocal sound effect that sucks. So yeah, there's nothing really special to any of the secret levels in my mind, but you know, maybe I'm just not seeing it.
No, you're right. The first secret level at least had the novelty of like the wacky raising and lowering chessboard thing that was going on.
It was weird.
But this is just
Here's the thing.
dare I say rejected level that just decided to cram into a secret?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Like, you know, gotta pad the level count, guys.
One thing that I do like is that on the map there's actually a junction that leads up to 2 different places, and the secret map is the alternate to that junction. It's nice.
Yes.
It's a nice touch.
This map kind of seems like it should have just stayed in the design phase and never actually made it to fruition. But
Well, then
if I'm remembering this map correctly, this is the only vaguely interesting thing. If there's one other thing that happens.
Oh.
This corridor with all the sector lighting.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right.
Gotta.
Also, I think you're standing on a secret.
Am I?
I think so.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's embarrassing if I missed a secret. Oh boy.
It might be that wall there.
Oh yeah, the flashing one. Yeah, you know, sometimes my secret radar is not all the way up. What can I say?
Yes, that's the thing. The problem with this level is it's really dull, actually.
I don't
Yeah.
even have the cool mosaics, man.
Raven get better as they go along,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they also kind of get more convoluted, as we'll see.
Well, they get better and worse. Let's put it.
You talk about later levels in Heretic or Hexen.
Both.
Talking about both, really, yeah. More so Hexen than the two remaining chapters of Heretic.
Alright, I'll keep my comments about Hexen to a minimum until we actually get there, if we get there.
Oh, we will.
This episode keeps making me fight the were-dragons in small hallways too. Don't appreciate that one.
Maybe the were-dragons just couldn't afford the good houses and the underwater domes, so they just gave them its tiny spaces.
Oh no, that's why they put a load of them in cages and all these secret levels.
God.
Poor weird dragons. Should extend the hand of friendship to them.
Well, I found their
And
lair.
then there were fire.
Yep, you know. Well, would have been useful if I didn't already have the Phoenix Rod, but as we all know, I'm not gonna use it, so...
Yes, because blowing yourself up is always the best solution to your problems. Although I suppose there's no lost souls in this game to be able to actually do that to you. Imps, maybe?
They can charge you, but it doesn't feel as aggressive as Lost Souls.
Yeah, they feel a bit slower.
This is a bit strange. They're just, you know, wizards hiding behind the thrones. Now I'm wondering who would even sit at these two thrones, but I guess that's besides the point.
I think those sorcerers were having a tabletop game and you interrupted them and they're upset at you now.
Oh, these aren't like ceremonial robes, they're just role-playing.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like, there's no way John Elfman's gonna get to the secret level, so let's just play a tabletop game.
Oh, man.
And now you just sort of store all their pieces to use for your gun.
Yep. My weird pepper grinder mace explosive thing. What was the thought process behind the mace? The fire mace, please.
Excuse me. It's a magical rifle. It's a magical repeating rifle. It's like a yeah. I already coined this one. It's a magical repeating rifle. It's the chain gun of the magical age.
But why a mace?
I'm just gonna need to cough a second.
I was gonna say it's a watered down grenade launcher. A magical grenade launcher.
Oh boy.
All we can agree upon is that it is magical.
Yes. And it's one of those
Sure
things.
is.
It's one of those things that should have stayed on the cutting room floor.
Oh.
Oh, but then we would be having even less weapons in this game.
Oh, okay, fair point.
Oh my god. I'm just trying to think if they had actually had a BFG equivalent.
Surprise.
Oh, hey there, Mr. Bone Knight. What would a fantasy BFG, you know, look like?
The Necronomicon, probably.
I could buy the Necro. Yeah, I could buy the Tome of Power filling that niche and there being a Tomia of Poweria.
Actually,
Does it?
now that I've said it out loud, I realized in Hexen there basically are a couple. Oh, hey, it's our good friend the Wall Crusher again.
Hi.
In Hexen there are a couple equivalents of the BFG, so I retract that statement and we'll hold on to it.
Well, save any comments about the Hexen's weapons and shit until we actually get there, so...
Yep.
If you were to tell me make a BFG weapon for this game, I probably would do something watery because obviously the final chapter is underwater and the whole magic tag thing gets revealed. So it probably would just be, you know, like blast an entire room with magical elemental water that knocks everything against walls and murders it.
The tidal wave cannon.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it sounds better than what I had, which was basically an
Like
ice...
like the flame wall Go on.
like an ice gun or something that shot out an explosion of sickles and whatnot.
I was thinking like the flame wall missile from Rise of the Triad, but water.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh,
That's only because, yeah. Oh,
God.
hey, look! You were wrong. Not every exit is guarded by one Iron Lich.
I mean, you know, I gotta do it when I'm wrong.
Oh wow, it really is a grenade launcher.
Man,
Yeah, empowered. It's great.
look at what's going on here. This is just crazy.
What's it?
Hey, they're using the Phoenix Rod.
Well, yeah.
In flamethrower mode.
Alright, I've done it. Halfway through the episode. Next time, Ophidian Lair. Death Reel. Hey, guy. Oh.
Oops.
Oh. Yeah. Now we know where you learn those skills to avoid the blue projectile.
Yep, there it is.
Hard won skill.
Yeah, he didn't
Yep.
seem to appreciate being shot with a magic rod.
Yeah, that probably wasn't the best choice of weapons to use there, but...
Did you try diplomacy?
I tried to shake his hand, but he didn't have any.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a big misunderstanding. I really should have, you know... I don't know.
Not very good at
I
diplomacy.
should have learned his customs before, you know, going in there into his private exit room.
Well, stay tuned for the conclusion of
Yep.
Heretic Episode 3.
Will John Heretic Elf conquer John Disparel?
Disparel. will the domes under the ocean be free?
Find out next time on Heretic.
The end.